welcome to a brand new episode of The Doorman. We are your guys. Today is a very, very special episode.
Brand new.
Brand new episode, right? So let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. We'll call him Jeremiah, because that's his name.
Yep.
First time since our video, since we're doing video, that we have a special guest, or a guest, period.
Yes.
So,
first time ever.
Hi, I'm very honored to be here. I just want to say, thank you guys for having me. And, yeah, I'm going to follow your lead. Let's do it.
well, I mean, we're pretty, what's the word? We are pretty
Fantastic.
fantastic.
Handsome.
I was gonna say ordinary because
Oh,
we're
like
pretty
this
ordinary. We're pretty ordinary in the way that we just like to be ourselves on camera. So what we're about here on the Doorman. We are about the thought process, bringing you our thought process, hoping it ignites yours, and then as we share it, the best ideas surface, just like cream. The cream of the crop rise to the top. What was that?
I think you're looking for a curd.
A curd.
Curd.
All right. So another reason this episode is going to be absolutely special is because we like to give you an opportunity to get to know us as doormen.
Mm.
So what better way to get to know who we are than to understand what this planet would look like if one of us were in charge. Mainly today, Steven.
Yeah, it's my world now.
Today,
So
we're gonna
watch out.
Today we are titling this episode "The World According to Steven."
Yeah.
Earth
Earth.
through the eyes of Steven Acevedo. Acevedo.
There you go.
There we go.
That works.
Acevedo.
How do you say that again?
Acevedo.
Acevedo?
Mm-hmm.
Acevedo.
Okay, that sounds
Not like the first time you
interesting.
said. I don't know what you said.
I thought you said
You got some tamale stuck maybe.
You know what? Hey, as a matter of fact, we've got to mention that.
You did.
We just came from the Tamale Festival. Did I say that right?
Is this what this is?
Yeah. That's what this is. We just came from the Tamale Festival, and we had some delicious tamales.
I understand you didn't have all tamales. I understand you had some sort of hybrid fusion food.
We had I started off with a burrito, right? It was a Thai Mexican food truck, so I had to start it off with a garlic. What was it? A garlic butter shrimp.
Ooh, baby.
Garlic butter shrimp burger?
That
Anyway,
sounds terrible.
pretty awesome.
I saw that
Pretty
truck.
awesome.
When I was there, I saw the truck.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about it.
I tried it. It was good. The shrimp was cooked perfectly, but then the flavor was lacking.
So in my world, there
whoa.
would be no Thai Mexican fusion truck.
And why not?
'Cause
Right.
You don't mix certain things. You don't mix
Why not?
oil and water.
Thai Mexican
Batman
makes
and
perfect
Bane.
sense. I'm gonna tell you why.
Batman and Bane and Thai and Mexican.
Thai.
Hey,
and
this is my
Mexican
world.
makes perfect
This is
sense.
my world.
I'm gonna just tell you.
Cut it off
prior
right now,
prior
it's my
to
world.
us, hold on. Prior to us delving into his world, the Thai Mexican fusion makes perfect sense.
I love Korean tacos.
There we go.
Those
Hey,
are delicious.
Bulgogi.
That's
Bulgogi taco burritos.
Bulgogi
delicious.
burritos will be
I'm just saying, it has to be the perfect mix.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin.
Right. That's what I say.
Not
right?
Bane.
that's what
So
I said. Don't
look,
go
this
together.
is why Thai Mexican fusion makes great sense, because the spice levels. Thai people love super spicy foods.
Anyway,
Anyway,
maybe
super spicy
on
foods,
Evan's
and
world,
that's
we'll
why.
talk more about spicy.
that's what we'll talk about. So look, let's go ahead and kick it off, because today we're gonna dive into the mind of Steven Acevedo.
It's a scary thought.
Acevedo.
Super
Acevedo.
scary thought.
Acevedo.
Yeah.
Acevedo.
See, we got to get that pronunciation right because it's his world.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Don't put any Thai flavor on my last name, all right?
Would it be like Acevedo?
all right. So we decided to find out what it would look like if Earth was ruled by or somehow
The
created.
whole Earth or
I
the
mean,
country?
The country, the Earth. What would it look like?
What do
if
you feel you can run?
Oh, I could do it all.
You- you-
I could run the
Our
universe.
country, what do you want?
You can do it all.
World.
I could
It's
run
your
the
world.
universe.
It's your world.
So okay, look. First off, my very first question:
Mm-hmm.
is there a specific age that fits perfectly for Steven? How old would you be in this perfect world? And why?
22.
22.
Yeah.
But why?
Because at that point in my life, I was at a job that overly paid.
okay.
Like, and I had a lot of extra money. So,
Who was that job?
but it's at the airport in Denver, actually. But it just when you're 22, you seem to have, you have a mind thought or that mind process of you have the whole rest of your life. You have 80 years left in front of you.
A lot of
So
potential.
It seemed like you can do anything. You have all the time in the world. And then you wake up one day and you're 41 and you have a broken collarbone, and you realize that you don't have all the time in the world.
Right.
So let's start with this. In the perfect world, everyone is 22 years of age.
Mm-hmm.
So in Steven's world, we'll start off with that. Everyone is 22
Well,
years of age.
everyone who
That
has
seems to be the perfect.
everyone who has the ability to make a decision on their own would be 22.
So youth is very important to
Yes.
Steven.
It would
Okay.
be the fact that if you're able to drink and vote, then you're 22 and you're not 12 years old.
Okay. So you're 22.
Mhm.
Are you married? Are you single?
When I was 22, I wanted to be married.
Okay. So you're
So-
married in this perfect.
Yes.
Okay. So in the perfect world, Steven is married
At 22?
at 22.
Maybe not. Maybe you're single at 22.
That's what I was about to say. Do you have a wife right now or a girlfriend?
No. So I have a
what
girlfriend.
would be
but
what
not
would be
a-
your perfect girl in this perfect world of Steven's world?
Guess what?
Good God.
Don't get yourself in trouble.
Oh no, she knows.
All right.
Probably like an Eva Mendes type.
Eva Mendes. Oh,
Mendes.
okay.
Or when I was
Personality.
22.
When you say the Eva Mendes type, what is
I think that's more
Literally-
personality.
Literally Eva Mendes.
That's
Eva Mendes looking?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just
She could be a deaf mute. As long as she looks like Eva Mendes, it's fine.
so we don't want brains. So in Steven's world, no brains.
Yes.
whoa.
Particularly.
Eva Mendes is
Particularly.
not smart.
No, I
thought-
said brains.
I'm just saying.
He said he wanted
If she looked like Eva Mendes, she could be a deaf mute and didn't graduate from kindergarten and she's
I know, but she seems like she has some
We
type
need her to
of.
talk back though. No.
She's spicy.
Again,
I like
a deaf mute. Either way, deaf mute,
Spicy.
super spicy, doesn't matter. If she
Doesn't
looks
matter.
like Eva Mendes,
Eva Mendes.
it's game over.
Perfect world.
Yes.
22.
Yep.
Married
To Eva Mendes.
to Eva Mendes.
Uh-huh. Yes.
I like. Okay, that's a great start.
Cool.
So is it the same for everyone? Is it like a one size fits all?
No.
Are we all
Everybody has a choice.
okay? Everyone
You
has
have your
options?
choice to be with who you want to be with.
Okay,
But
but
you have to somehow provide a service to the country of
Nice.
your own way.
Question:
Yes.
what would be the sports that's going on in this perfect world for Steven?
Oh, baseball year round.
you're around.
2 months off.
Great.
Only 2
Uh,
months
2
off.
months.
Only 2 months off.
Can it be
Good.
Christmas at least?
no, no holidays.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
No,
So-
I'll give it 1 month. 1 month in December and then another month off in June.
Great. So we're in this perfect world
Mhm.
that we are building, that Steve has here. He is married, or Eva Mendez,
22.
22 years old.
22 years old,
And baseball's on.
and
Baseball
baseball with 2
year-round.
months off.
Yes.
Year round.
Year round, 2 months off.
But so he alluded to something else. He said everyone has to provide a service. Everyone has to be
Yeah.
involved in providing some service.
I like it.
Are there programs
Yep.
for like as far as government assistant programs?
No.
Okay.
That doesn't exist in my world.
Okay.
I like it.
So there's no one sitting back and providing nothing. Everyone has to
Everybody has to do something.
do something. Everyone's parturating in
Some
some
type
type
of
of a
skill.
service.
Mhm.
Skill.
So when I was 18, I had to fill out my selective service card. Do you remember that?
Okay.
You remember that?
I don't remember that, but
I do.
That was a long time ago.
I remember
for you,
that.
so.
yeah.
But yeah, selective service.
For the draft.
Yep, for a potential draft that was
Okay.
gonna maybe come. But like that kind of stuff, you have to sign up for a minimum 2 years in the military,
Okay.
or government contracted job,
Okay.
and you have to do it. You have to do it.
Another question: is military service a mandatory
Yes.
thing? In Steve, hey, well, I'm impressed. In Steve's world, guys, mind you, military service is going to be mandatory. Is it something that we want? I'm okay.
It's not like you have to sign up for war.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to sign up
You have
to
to put-
serve 2 years in doing whatever job you choose in a military function.
It's basically, Steve was saying, you gotta put in some type of work.
Yeah. You have to prove that you.
You gotta put
And if you
something-
don't, you get sent to an island somewhere.
Okay.
You have to swim there.
Based on the idea that you wish everyone to provide some type of service, right?
Mhm.
Give me a top 10 list of the jobs that you demand in this perfect world, or just top 10 list of jobs that you prefer,
Military,
because you say everyone has a choice. Go ahead.
military, medical, law enforcement, teaching
Teachers.
or educating somehow.
Mhm.
That's hard.
Electricians?
That's hard to do. Well,
Electricians?
union work.
Union
Um,
electricians.
Union electricians.
Oh, union. So let me just go ahead and
It's not my world though.
yeah, but I'm saying that we're gonna
I'll make a
allude
spot
to,
for you. Bro.
we're gonna allude to Jeremiah's part in this because he's an electrician, so he has to make sure that his job or his occupation is present in
At least to
Steve's
fit
world.
into Steve's world.
It has to be. It has to
And
be.
another one is
Mandatory.
government. You have to work both sides of the government.
We're at 5.
Both sides of the government.
Both sides, Democrat and Republican.
Oh.
You have to serve 1 year on each side.
So okay, yeah, those are the two sides of the government. But what about the three branches of the government?
Legislative
Right, judicial.
and
So
what's the other one?
is there executive,
Ooh,
executive,
good catch.
judicial, legislative branch? Do those? So
Do
the
they even serve a purpose anymore?
well, I mean, according
I mean,
to
they're
Steve,
there.
it's
They're
Stephen's
there.
world.
Right, but I
How do
mean,
you
Do
want
they
it?
exist? The three branches.
I would. In my world, they do.
Okay, all right.
In my world, they exist for sure.
So
Okay.
will it be more of like a democratic run society?
Absolutely not.
Well, that's the legislative
Absolutely
branches.
Not.
Yeah.
No. I mean,
No?
those are just the two.
It's
I
like
want
a
to say two
balance?
about
The two
government,
parties.
right? Two parties.
Oh,
in
we're talking about
government, right?
parties.
Yeah.
Style, and they represent the styles, right? Because so you have
You have the liberal
Republicans.
side and the conservative side.
Republicans are very
Conservative.
conservative, but it just means that they value the traditions of
America.
right? And whereas Democrats are usually
Californians.
identified as being for the people. Now they're it's about being liberal and doing, it's about the people doing whatever it is they want and then being able to vote on these things. As far as
Yeah.
having a majority say on that whatever it is you want, right?
So we were at 5.
So we're at 5.
I'm not sure there's any certain occupations.
I mean, I
or-
can think of a lot.
I can think of a lot.
Is music? Are musicians any?
Well, that's part of education, right? I mean,
No, it's not.
why not? In school,
They took it out.
Our music. So
when we were in
musicians
school-
are separate.
when I was 22, music was still part of school.
Sure, but
So
what
that's
about
it
a
is.
musician in itself? Is musician a job that you would, or
You
something
don't-
of the arts?
I mean,
You don't have
I
to
feel I know what he's saying.
participate.
Education really covers a lot. It's
Yeah.
like there's
So
like
it's so
skills
much
learning.
different.
Yeah, there's like a lot that goes into education. It's
but
like
as far as an
math.
occupation, though, there are musicians that
That
are
get
separate. Right,
Now we're talking
like
about
get paid.
Also
Yeah.
paid jobs.
Right. I'm just services being paid jobs. So
Right,
musicians.
right.
even-
Well, mandatory service. I wouldn't force you to play the fucking harmonica.
Okay, but
And
do they
dance.
exist in your world?
Yeah, music exists, but I
music
mean,
exists
that's
in your world.
you.
People
So
get
let's
paid.
count that. I'm like,
People
Yeah.
get paid to create music. What What about painters and things like that? Sculptors,
Architecture.
artists,
Can we say
artists in
this? Can we
general.
put them in one?
Architecture. I guess.
Architecture is a more
Engineering, construction.
Engineering. Okay, awesome. These are more. All right, awesome.
So that's
So I count electrician, then we're just gonna be construction.
Yeah.
I mean,
Building.
there's so many different
There is.
aspects. to
General
it.
contracting.
General contractor. Okay.
There we go. That's a
Oh,
that's
that's-
Steve, what else do you want in this world?
Well, yeah.
You know, you're building this perfect
So
society.
the perfect world would be that the fact that you get to choose whatever you want after you've done your mandatory, and it doesn't have to be one of everything. You choose one of the 10. You choose one avenue, and you
Okay.
have to mandatory do 2 years service in that, and then you get to choose what you want.
You know, it'd be I want to say interesting to hear from you. Do content creators?
No.
You and I are content creators,
Yeah,
so
but-
we don't exist in this perfect
No.
world that is
Damn.
Steven.
Okay, I have one.
No.
Can someone challenge you or the hierarchy to move up in life to become maybe the next Steve?
Challenge me.
Steve.
You
To be
can,
the
but you
next
better
Steve.
pack a lunch.
To be the next Steve
Yeah, I mean, there's always the ability to lose your position.
Okay,
and move up.
Right.
so you're not tyrannical.
No.
Yes, that's great.
Okay.
I love this. I love it.
But as far as content creators and like
Influencers.
like the Kardashians in my world
Oh,
would be
please.
fucking gone.
Take them out.
Gone.
Gone.
No Kardashians.
There
None.
it is. There.
Not in Steven's world.
No.
Not in Stevens. What about the look?
They could apply,
No
and
look?
I'd be like, nope.
What if they look like the Kardashians?
and not act
get
like
gone.
Kardashians. Gone.
What if they were all natural?
Maybe.
What if they were born that way?
Born what way? Born plastic?
No, without the plastic, but they look like the Kardashians.
That sucks for them. I'm profiling them, kicking them to the island where nobody works.
So they have to swim there.
On their own.
On their own.
They're gonna swim
The
to the
big
island.
plastic fake asses, they'll get there pretty
Oh,
quick.
they'll float.
Yeah, they can be the way to get people there and back. That'll be their service. They'll be dinghies.
So okay, let's get into that. Let's delve into
Life,
into some
man.
serious Steven.
Right?
So Steven seems I don't want to say angry or antisocial.
Oh, them definitely.
I-
You're not antisocial.
No.
I didn't get
Not
that at
definitely.
all.
No, you're not. You're not angry. You're definitely not antisocial. But you seem to be. Certain things about people seem to bother you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
I can't deal with stupidity.
Right. You don't deal with stupidity very well. You don't accept things that you consider outside of the Steven norm,
Right.
right? And then towards that, you display behavior of kind of antisocial, where you don't want them to be a part of your world.
Drains on the society.
Drains on the society, right?
Mhm.
According to you,
Mm-hmm.
I can identify with that, right? So for me though, when I'm going into something that I have to put a lot of focus on, right? So like, let's say I'm going into a difficult exercise program or a difficult, anything having to do with physical difficulties. I kind of tune people out, right? Because I have to focus on the task at hand.
Right.
So, kind of like parallel, like using that as a parallel. Do you think there's something that you're focused on that causes you to try to separate yourself from this stupidity, according to you?
Well, I think that it's because I don't respect people that use crutches, right?
Okay.
So that falls under the umbrella of like stupidity, crutches, no common sense. Like the worst thing you could say to me when we worked at the bar was, I was drunk. That's not an excuse. Like I don't
Because
understand.
where is your what are you focused on? What are you looking at?
The reality of the situation where
Which is?
they were drunk, but they threw up on the bar. Like, would you do that at home? Would you do that if you were drunk in your parents' house? No, you wouldn't.
Okay.
You asshole.
So would you determine that? Would you determine like that at like as they're born or as they're coming up or a child is So let's say, what age will we start separating these?
Well, that would be
These
a
kids
that would
go
be
this
some
way.
sort of test.
They would need some type of trial, right?
Yeah, like you run them through a gauntlet type situation where
To get these kids.
like where you're gonna make a choice. Remember those choose your own destiny books?
So if they fail this test,
Yeah.
they're not allowed to come out.
on the island.
They're island.
They're on the
Yeah.
island.
Actually, I think we need.
Kardashian.
Can we call this island? Can we call this island? I don't want to disrespect them, but can we call it? We need a big island now.
Yeah.
Can we call it
Hey,
Australia?
Yes, there's gonna be a lot of people.
We need a bigger island.
You know, there was a story. There was like is this kind of like the how the communists treated the people who were a part of their program? They're
Who were-
the Gulag Archipelago. Is that?
Who were deemed unfit
Yeah.
for society.
That's
The unworthy.
that's how
Yes.
you're treating these
Yes.
outcasts.
I mean,
Right, and you're not gonna
You
give
don't
this
got
test to like 6-year-olds.
Right.
Like between the ages of 16 and 18, you have to take this test, and if you don't pass
the
a
trials
certain level, then you're fucking gone.
to the
So-
island.
To the island.
So-
to Kardashian Island.
This is
Get
a part
going.
of mandatory curriculum.
Yes.
That's what this is.
Mhm.
Ladies and gentlemen, from from what I'm gathering about Steven's World, 75% of you out there are in absolute
Yes.
turmoil, trouble,
Gone.
gone
On the island.
on the island.
But
The Gulag Archipelago.
but in this island or this world, if 75% are gone, that means hunger wouldn't be an issue. You know what I'm saying? We would have more food.
Homelessness wouldn't be.
It wouldn't be an issue.
Housing would be on the
good,
cheap.
You know what I'm saying?
Needless to say, this is not an all-inclusive. This is not. We're inclusivity is.
Oh, God, no.
This is not.
That's
this is
another
not-
thing in my world. What would happen
What?
if you're softer than soft serve? Get the fuck out of here.
Wow. Holy.
If offense dictates your life, get gone.
Offense.
Got it.
Dictates-
So-
elaborate on that, please.
So people who get offended, right?
Oh,
Like-
offense.
Yes.
Oh.
People who get offended. Like I read an article the other day that they're closing Splash Mountain at Disneyland.
Okay.
Would you like to know why they're closing
Why?
Splash Mountain at Disneyland?
Pussies?
Because, well, yes, but it perpetuates stereotype racism. The ride at Disneyland perpetuates racism.
How? What was
The
your
song that
mind?
plays on that ride,
Which is
It's great.
it's called "Song of the South" or "Song or the South" or something like that.
so because of the song.
From a movie that they made in 1940 or a cartoon they made in
Because
1940.
of the song.
The song.
Space Mountain was that space.
Okay.
Splash.
Yeah.
So it's the big drop in Fantasyland or whatever the hell it is.
Wait. Is this Space
Frontier
Mountain or
or
Splash Mountain?
Splash.
I thought it was Space Mountain.
Splash Mountain.
Okay, Splash Mountain. I'm sorry then.
You know the one right next to
Yeah.
the Haunted Mansion?
We get wet.
Yeah. Gone. You know what they're gonna turn it into?
What?
They're gonna turn it into the Princess and the Frog ride. Cause that's not that's not racist.
That's not racist at all.
That's
To make the
definitely
ride only because
not
it's-
racist.
It's not racist. That's
It's definitely not.
Yeah.
So that kind of shit doesn't exist in my world.
Well, why does the black
Like,
girl have to kiss the
you-
frog?
Yeah, exactly. And also, like, something that was written, like Dumbo, Cinderella, Snow White, all these movies are done in the 40s, 50s. Anybody can sit back, you and I can debate those movies forever
Right.
about what it means, the undertones,
Racism.
Right.
racism,
Because the
sexism.
content.
There are people that want to stop the reproduction of Sleeping Beauty because she was kissed and she didn't give consent.
She didn't give consent.
Like, fuck off. Are you serious? It's a cartoon, and kids don't think that way. The only people who are offended
Or the older.
are adults who have way too much time on their hands.
Yeah.
Who did not participate in my programs and did not do the mandatory service.
They're out.
Gone.
They're on the island.
Island.
Right.
All the
Send them to the gulag.
yeah, it's unbelievable. It's like it's only like bored white housewives that are offended the most.
Wow.
They're the main reason the Redskins had to change their name. The main reason the Indians had to change
Don't
their name.
fuck. Oh my God, you hurt my feelings with these.
And
things. Don't
It's
say that.
it's just it's unbelievable. It's never the people who are
So
directly
wait a minute,
affected
wait
by
a
the
minute,
name.
Sick,
wait a
bro.
minute.
That's-
So all of this
that's commanders.
anti-racism
Mm.
was. You're saying that all of this anti-racism is brought to our attention by white women?
It's always somebody who has got too much time on their hands.
Can we send them to the island?
Gone, bro. Gone.
In Steve's world, you women
White women.
white women who
Not all white women.
not all white women,
Not all white women.
but these white women who are creating a nuisance.
They
Yeah,
are a nuisance.
They are a nuisance because of the awareness they bring to racism. That
It's just what do they
Maybe don't
know?
exist
What
anymore.
is
Woke.
What is
woke white women.
What does Bethany that lives in Baltimore know anything about what the Native Americans went through? Right? Nothing.
Right.
But she's offended
She's probably
because
read some things.
she's offended
Yeah.
because
They told her.
the
They
football
told
team's
her.
name is the Redskins. She's offended.
But my idea is the Redskins that's like a people, and they're like,
Right.
they're badass people, and they're like, hey,
It's like they were called the drunken Indians.
no, we would never.
They weren't called the TP sitters.
They're the
It wasn't
Sentinels.
anything. It wasn't anything like that.
They're this
Right.
big bad Indian, and we want that symbol
Right.
on ours to fight for us.
And when they come after the Chiefs, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, they're coming next.
They're
bro.
coming.
They're coming.
They're coming.
They're coming.
They-
and
you know what?
Florida. And
Anyway,
Florida
we don't,
State.
we don't even want to. We don't want
Sorry.
to delve
It's-
into
it's-
that either.
it's
because
world.
That's a whole nother. It's a
That
whole
would
nother,
exist in my
whole
world.
other episode. Anyway,
But he likes sports though, so I mean,
so football definitely. You didn't mention football, but football definitely exists in your in the perfect world.
Yep.
And
Can they
what
play that all
is
year
the timeline?
round?
What is the year timeline for football? Is it a all year round sport?
No.
Or is it, no.
They play 4 months out of the year, but 2 games a month.
two games a month.
concussion protocol.
Shortened season,
Shortened season.
We need their brains.
so it might give your Chargers a chance. What's your team?
Rams.
It might give your Rams a chance. But yeah, and basketball, I think I would just
So
eliminate
elaborate
basketball.
why it is that football gets such a shortened season. What's that about?
Well, the players who are good can play longer.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have running backs who will play 10 years instead of 4 years.
Okay.
Quarterbacks who will play
Very
15
thoughtful.
instead of 8 years.
So what about their pay? Do they get paid as
No,
much?
absolutely not.
Oh,
Of course not.
Absolutely not.
Per game.
Because
So-
then you'll get people who really want to play for the love of the game, not for the money.
wow. You put some thought into this, huh?
With sports, absolutely.
I like it.
And you're not allowed to sign somebody to $100 million.
Does basketball exist?
No.
Basketball does not exist.
No.
Oh, there's going to be we're going to lose a lot of basketball fans as fans of the Dorman.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Only because certain people feel the need to always like stir the pot, right? Like I hate to say just shut up and play because that's not what I mean, but at some point
just dribble and play.
shut up and play.
Just dribble the ball. Shut your mouth and dribble the ball.
Like LeBron, he's on the Lakers. I'm a Laker fan, but he brings up something that has nothing to do with basketball. Like anybody gives a shit what he thinks about.
Yeah. His latest. Well, I mean not the latest, but one of the things he recently brought up was Jerry Jones.
Yeah. So the
What are your
Lakers.
thoughts on that?
The Lakers won a game. And they're asking about the game, and he's like, I wonder why you guys haven't asked me about the Jerry Jones picture. If I was a reporter in that crowd, I'd be like, because nobody gives a fuck what you think about football. Because he was a Cowboys fan when they're good, he was a Browns fan when they were winning, and he was a Rams fan last year. So he's a bandwagon fucking guy.
Yeah.
But
So
again,
because of LeBron, you're
again,
banning the entire sport.
well, it's people like it's
Basketball.
everybody like LeBron. It's not just him.
Oh,
Everybody
okay.
who has that stupid fucking opinion that
There was some pretty awesome basketball.
Name-
one
name-
awesome.
name.
I got one. The guy from Milwaukee.
Yeah, what was his name?
I can't pronounce his name. Amatuko
Giannis.
Giannis.
No,
He's
not
a good
Giannis.
person.
No. You know what? The guy I like is from Orlando. He was with Orlando Magic's.
Dwight Howard.
No way.
Never.
Tracy McGrady.
Nope.
Tracy McGrady was a
Nope,
hitter.
nope.
He was a fucking stud.
He was with Orlando, and he spoke.
Oh,
out
Jonathan something. Jonathan,
something.
yeah. But again, that's one guy
We'll
in the
do it.
league, right? But
Anyway.
the thing is that when you bring up issues,
Can we just at least put basketball in this world, please?
I want that. I mean, but it's Steve's world.
Steve's world.
no
It's
basketball,
Steve. Nobody. Oh shit. This guy.
because then we're gonna see what these
It's
what
rough,
the
man.
what these guys can really fucking bring to the table.
Okay. Soccer.
No, absolutely not.
Can we call it football?
Hey, you know what though? We could call it football. Like, you know what? On a side note, a quick break from Steve's world. Shout out to the U.S. men's team.
Sweet.
Hey, good
Making
job.
it all the way.
Good job not winning.
Thank you. Yes, you don't
Made it
have
all the
In
way
my
to
world, I don't
round of
support
16.
not winners. If you lose,
But you made it all the way to the round of 16.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, back to Steve's
made it
world.
halfway.
basically our brothers from the south did it, right?
Made it.
Yeah. Anyway, we're,
So my whole thing with no basketball is you're gonna have these guys that are gonna absolutely like instead of just play basketball, they're gonna have to show what they bring to the world.
Leave the politics
You
out.
can't just because you can dunk doesn't mean you can
You should
you
tell
can
me
bring
what
it.
to do.
just because you can dunk, just shut up. And
And it's also
No,
like
I think
why
I-
would you bring up a picture that Jerry Jones did when he was 14 years old? He wasn't in the front of the picture going like this to the black people trying to get into the school. He was in the back, like 10 rows deep, like what's going on over there? It's not like he was leading the forefront and keeping these black people out of the school. This is
I mean,
stupid
come
shit.
on.
But that's
Look,
the
look.
times, bro.
Jerry Jones at the time was probably a racist.
Maybe, but he
Probably,
is
absolutely.
an owner in the NFL. How many
Most
massive
likely,
contracts?
definitely.
How many massive contracts has he given to African American players
Or
That made him a lot of money.
that made him a lot of money? How many?
A lot.
How much money did he give
A lot.
Zeke, who's
A
not
lot.
worth it?
A
Dak,
lot.
who's not worth it.
A lot.
So you can't tell me he doesn't like black people.
Sure.
So
He
again,
loves the black
He's
people
a
that
fu-
make him
I
money.
mean, he man, you can't really tell that dude nothing. Really.
No, you really can't.
You know,
You
he doesn't
really
care.
You really can't.
but again, it's just like that's like LeBron asking me what I think about basketball. I have no business telling him what my thoughts on basketball are. None at all.
So again, this is Steven's world.
No basketball.
So give us a rundown of where we're at with Steven's world.
We're essentially where we are in the 80s, or where we were in the 80s,
Mhm.
with limited sports.
Okay.
Length and
we were
season.
in the
So what
80s.
were we? We have
So in the 80s,
22.
we had like the kind of we were in the sophomore year of I want to say gangbanging. Did that? What place does gangbanging have in?
It serves a purpose in my world.
It serves a purpose. Gangsters make the world go round.
Yep.
Okay,
Steve's
Steven's
world.
world.
Yep.
All right, I like that.
But just because you need it, right? You need balance.
You need balance.
'Cause if you
a little
don't,
bit of good, a little bit of evil.
Yep.
All right.
You need regulation.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that we're missing that we can emphasize in Steven's world?
The ability to not be so soft
Well,
anymore.
let's kind of go over it. We're 22.
22. Married to Eva Mendes.
Married even this. We got 10 great jobs in our society that make us go around.
Mhm.
There's an island.
Gangsters have a place.
Gangsters have a place. We have a limited of sports.
Very
Which
limited
you need
sports.
that. You need
But-
activities.
But baseball reigns supreme.
Yes.
Baseball runs
Because it is America's game.
Soccer and basketball are not existent.
Now,
Maybe they can play on the island.
they can play on the island. And that's why they're
That'll
there.
be it.
That's
that'll
an
be
island-
where
that's an island sport.
We are losing all of our basketball and soccer fans as we speak.
Why? They have their own island.
In their own island.
It's getting
And
bigger.
the Kardashians can be
Forget about the idea that it's
They're
the
chilling.
Gulag Archipelago.
And
Forget
that
about
was
it.
your. I'm just putting them on an island.
No, I just on an island.
Yeah.
Away from Steven's world.
Putting them on an island, and it's the fact that we actually
Uh-huh.
have an island that is sole purpose is to hold idiots, assholes, and basketball and soccer.
And soccer
Yeah.
players.
And they can do their own thing, and they can
And
play,
morons.
and yeah, and you're gonna see, they're gonna sink the island somehow. The island will sink.
All right.
Yeah, somehow. Just like California's supposed to.
Yeah, California's supposed to break out for 10 years already.
So, not a place. Steven's world is not a place for soft,
Weak.
weak.
Not for the faint of heart.
Not for the faint of heart.
Don't faint on your heart.
Yeah, you gotta be hard.
It's not even about hard. It's just like be fucking normal.
You know.
Like don't let little things like affect you. Don't let the fact that you didn't get your Amazon package throw off the fact that you're so upset that you shoot your entire household because you didn't get your fucking.
Let that
Amazon
guy
package.
park right there, okay?
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Yeah.
He beat you there, fair and square.
It's that, and it's just like people do things for show now. People do things for
Clout
effect.
chasers.
People do things for shock value, and it's all fake. It's all just a bunch of fake shit.
So you want genuine, authentic people in your world,
I love it.
and there's a clear line where you draw that separate people who are not authentic. You put them on an island. You put that away from society.
They don't
You're not,
pass the trial.
You're not you're definitely not afraid of excluding people.
No.
We live in a world, right, Jeremiah? We live in a world now where it just seems everyone is looking to include one another.
No, we definitely want to include everybody, and sometimes competition is what we really need.
Is what we need. Right?
We really need to
separate.
We really need that to push us as a whole.
You know, Jordan
next
Peterson
level.
makes the analogy that I really love. It's separating the wheat from the chaff, right? And then in Steve's world, there is no shortage of separating the wheat from the chaff.
It's like, Bill Burr said when, like, the lions, when they're roaming the wild, and one of them gets a thorn in his paw, they don't stop the herd and call another animal type to come help them. They leave the lion there, and if it dies, it dies.
So it's basically Darwinism. It's basically only the strong survive.
Right.
Right.
But we're not just trying to like beat up on the people in Steve's world.
It's never that.
No, we're not trying to just beat them up. It's like there is some type of nurturing.
Give you the tools that you'll need
Who
to
does the
succeed.
nurturing in your world?
That's well, you'll be my head nurturer.
Mothers will nurture.
Mothers, we need those.
Mothers will nurture.
You'll be the.
I'll be kind.
The ambassador to nurture.
I'll absolutely be kind.
I don't know. I think he's lacking a little bit of the birthing tools.
No, he has the ability to.
I'm definitely
to bring anybody under his wing.
I'm kinder than this.
He's the rainbows and unicorns type.
I'm absolutely bubbles
and it
rainbows.
makes me sick.
This is an angry bird, ladies and gentlemen. Steven is a very angry bird, but look.
No, we don't want to.
This is Steven's world.
No friends.
That's what we're
trademarks
discussing here today.
Yeah.
He's literally a bird that's angry.
Yeah, he's just angry.
I'm just angry.
But
because the world is stupid.
This is Steven's world.
Mm-hmm.
This is the world according to Steven. Is there anything else that you want to emphasize in this world? Did we miss
the world emblem?
What
would be the world emblem?
A spam musubi.
A what?
The spam musubi. Ladies and gentlemen,
the
spam musubi is the mascot.
Yep.
The emblem. The icon.
Yes.
Would that be the staple food as well?
100%. You have to know how to make spam musubi before you can leave high school.
Right.
And I have to try it.
Or else, off to the island, my friends.
And then figure it out yourself. And then you can eat.
Yeah, that's world hunger right there in a nutshell.
Man.
Everybody gets their
Feed
daily fucking
everyone musubis.
Musubi. I can't even say it right. They're gonna be getting their daily spam musubi.
Spam
Musubis.
Spam.
Musubi.
That's in a nutshell. That's meat.
So it's kind of a World War II mentality. Everybody eats spam, but you know what? Deal with it.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
You know what? They said that World War II is the greatest generation. So, we're gonna win.
If I wasn't born, I would agree.
So,
and you, in my world, you'd have a much better memory, so we could play the movie game for longer periods.
Should we leave with the movie game?
We can.
Can I ask one more question?
So can we include? Look, can we include Jeremiah in the movie game?
If you want to have him on your team,
pass it. No. It's just passing it back and forth, so it's a cutthroat.
Oh, okay.
Can I have just one question before we leave Steve's world to this game?
Okay.
On the Dorman's emblem, which one are you?
The one without the big ass beard.
Oh, but you both have stashes now.
Well,
I don't have a stash.
I once had a beard.
I haven't shaved my face.
You
in 7
now
years.
you have the beard.
Yeah.
So are you alluding to the idea that you are this bearded man of the Dorman? I mean, you are an honorary.
I mean, do you have the tattoo?
I have a neck tattoo.
So, guys, one quick fact, a fun fact about Jeremiah: he worked the door at the Legends.
Yeah.
Legends also, well, the new owners of Legends, that they are the same owners that purchased O'Malley's in 2015.
Really?
Fun fact. So,
I think we need to have
that's the tie here.
a better definition of what we all consider a fun fact. That might have just been a fact.
Fun.
That's not fun. Wasn't it fun? We're still here in Steven's world.
It's still my world.
Not a fun place.
We're
You
taking
know what?
fun facts
You know
out.
what?
We're
I'll tell
taking
you
fun
right
facts out.
You have one chance in my world to have a fun fact. That's your one chance.
There's no more fun
The rest
facts.
of your fun
It's
facts
just
better
facts.
be fun.
Fuck fun facts.
It better be fun facts.
No,
In Steven's world. This guy.
they're just facts.
Bird. They're just facts. Anyway,
Fun
so
about a fact.
are we gonna be playing the game?
I'm down.
So
Yeah.
all we're gonna do is pass.
Do you know how to play the game?
So
Explain it to me.
It's
Quick
the,
explain.
it's the movie game. So if I start off with a movie, he has to name a celebrity in that movie that I named.
Damn, I hate celebrity names.
And
I
then,
named
and
the
then he names
celebrity.
a celebrity, and then I
You're,
name.
no,
you're naming
you're gonna
a
name
movie that
another
celebrity's
movie
in.
that celebrity is in, and then once you name the
do
movie,
it.
he has to name
so
another
bad.
celebrity
I'm so
in
bad with
that
celebrity
movie,
names.
and then I have to name another movie that
You're gonna
that
win.
celebrity.
Do you want to know a fun fact?
Fun fact.
I'm gonna win this game.
He's definitely gonna win this
He
game.
thinks he's gonna win this.
I think
That's
he
not
is
right.
because the simple fact is.
Since I won though,
you won.
I won the last game.
Nice.
Yeah, you can start.
I'm gonna start, and then who's next?
It goes. We can go
Okay,
this way.
so
or we
it's
can
gonna-
go.
What?
We can go
Yeah,
around.
shoot it
We're gonna go
around,
around like
shoot it
this.
around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot it around. We're
walking
gonna
around
close
Steven.
out today's episode with our movie game. This is the Dorman movie game, by the way. He and I invented this game.
Mhm.
But, so yeah.
So it goes. You, Jeremiah, then me. Or
So me, Jeremiah. So I'm gonna name the first movie or celebrity. Look, I will name the. I will start with the celebrity, and his name is Sean Penn.
Rainbow or Rayman? Sean Penn?
Was not in Rain Man.
Sean Penn?
Sean Penn was not in Rain.
That's how you're gonna start off the movie. You're gonna give him a hard one like that.
No. Okay, we'll start
What a-
easier.
What a dick, bro.
I mean, I thought Sean Penn was.
Lawrence
I thought
Olivier.
Sean Penn was in Rayman.
No, Sean Penn was.
That's the other
not.
guy.
That's another guy.
It's another guy. Thank
Okay, well, you know,
Okay.
we'll start with the guy who was in Rain Man.
No,
But you can't name Rain Man.
You have to do
I'm gonna
that
start off
movie.
with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise was in Rain Man.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Ooh, which one?
1,
Mm.
2.
No, we can only name one.
Mission
Okay.
Impossible 1.
You're gonna go hard and stupid, aren't you?
Man,
Fucking bastard.
I'm gonna hit you hard because I'm gonna win.
Tom
Go.
Cruise.
Can't name the same celebrity.
You can't name the same
Okay, but
Cruise.
So
somebody
he
in
said
Mission
Tom Cruise.
Impossible.
You said
Yeah,
Mission
he's gotta
Impossible,
name
somebody
someone
else.
else.
Ooh, you know
In
you can
Mission
go. You know you have a
Impossible.
lot of ways to go here. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
waiting.
yeah,
Steve
yeah.
has it.
Yeah,
It's his world.
it's his world today.
Maybe tomorrow too.
Go ahead, Steven.
I'm trying to think of somebody that's gonna ice
Stop
you.
thinking so much.
But I don't-
Study
I
long, study wrong.
You know what? I don't know. I think you won this one.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
There's got to be someone else.
I don't know.
Mission
Who
Impossible.
else is the Mission
Ving
Impossible?
Rhames, bro.
The first one?
The first
He wasn't in
one.
the first one.
Yeah, he
He was in the
was.
second one.
Ving Rhames was in the first one.
Dean Reigns.
Ving Rhames
Okay.
was in the
Your
first one.
turn.
I
Mm-hmm.
holy shit, you lost?
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta record this shit.
Go ahead.
No, you start. Go
No.
ahead.
You lose.
No, I'm gonna let you start because I'm
Oh.
excited that you lost.
Okay. You ready?
Go. Why did I do this? Why did I even fucking let him go? Go. It's only gonna hurt for a second.
Ed Helms.
I don't even know who the fuck Ed Helms. Who is Ed Helms?
That sucks.
That bastard.
Ed Helms.
Okay, I'll go because he lost that other
You
one.
could have said The Hangover.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna start it off. Let's go with
So many people.
Edward Norton.
Edward Norton. Edward Norton. Why does that seem like a boxer's name? Norton. Edward. Norton of Edwards.
You cold-blooded, man. Can I get a man?
Yeah. Can I get a lifeline?
American.
American.
Me?
History.
No, it was American history.
X?
Okay.
Hey.
Wait, Norton, that's that dude.
That's that guy.
Mouth
Yeah,
on the
Mount
curve.
Stomp. Yeah.
That's
Beverly D'Angelo.
Ah, you bastard! I lost. Who the hell is Beverly D'Angelo?
Come on. You could have said National Lampoon's anyone on vacation.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's the mama?
Mm.
All right.
My turn. I can start again.
Yeah, go ahead and start.
Let me just start with the name of Javier Bardem.
Javier Bardem played in No Country for Old Men.
Yep.
No Country for Old Men. And that dude that I like was in there.
Name?
What's his mother?
What's his mother's name?
His mother.
No, we want his
I
name.
know what movie he played in.
Okay, what was his name?
He played an old boy, but
Old Boy.
I can't get his name. I don't get with names. I can tell you the face of where he played in. Wait. No Country for Old Men.
No Country for Old Men. Who played in that one besides Javier Bardem?
The dude that was hanging. There was a mariachi band. He was handing out dollars to the guy.
What's his name? Come on, you got it. What is it?
He played he played Old Boy. He played Thanos. What's his name?
I can take that.
No. You gotta say his name. What's his name?
He gave two characters. Anyway.
I get it.
His name would be Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin. Okay.
And then,
Josh Brolin.
and then I will say, think about one's gonna ice your veins right now. I'll give you Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2. We're gonna have
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds.
Now I have to pay a movie with Ryan Reynolds in it.
Yeah.
Right?
What's a movie with Ryan Reynolds in it?
It's a Christmas one.
It's a Christmas one.
And the one that he played in that was Christmassy was, what was the name of that one? Vacation of No.
You know, this goes to show that this is a difficult
It's a
game.
very difficult game.
It is a difficult game to play.
He was on a treadmill and he was big and he lost weight on his treadmill.
And
It was called Just Friends.
go ahead.
Let's think.
Who was in Just Friends?
There was a
Ooh. What was the girl's name that was in Just Friends?
Amy Smart.
Amy Smart was also in
ooh,
The Butterfly Effect.
damn. Butterfly Effect. And what's his name?
Who else was in The Butterfly Effect?
And
You know
all
him.
those pranks.
You know him.
He was in the 70s show.
Yes. What's his name? He was
So
married
good.
to Demi Moore.
What's his name? What's
Come
that
on,
dude's
you
name?
got it. What is it?
Okay, wait. The pressure's on. The lights are on me.
Like the spotlight.
What do you do when you tap your cigarette in the ashtray?
Ash Chin?
What's his
What
last
a
name?
shirt.
All right, Ashton Kutcher. There he goes.
All right. I'm gonna go with. No, I'm not gonna do that because you're thinking that.
Not Charlie's Angels, right?
No, he wasn't in Charlie's Angels, was he?
I mean, his lady one.
I'm gonna go
Demi Moore was.
with. Dude, where's my car?
Dude, where's my car? What's that guy's name? His buddy Luke Green. What the fuck his name is?
That's not close.
Jason.
No.
Jason. Wasn't his name? His name is Jason, right? Sweet, yeah, sweet.
Dude.
Dude. Jason Luke? No, Luke. Jason. What
The guy that was on.
The guy who was on
American Pie.
American Pie.
Right, you just gave it out now. That was
What's his
answer.
name?
I'm sorry.
That's his answer.
No, he's got to come up with a different name. No.
Yeah, two.
Jason Green? No.
Jason Green?
No, his name is not Jason
Game.
Green. Yeah,
Stifler?
Stifler.
Stifler.
What's his name?
I'm not telling you.
American Reunion.
Guys, you know what? We've killed this game too many times, but hey, fun one. And with that, we will end it.
Reunion.
We're gonna end this episode of Stephen's World.
I think
Hey.
I would make it on Steven's World.
Listen, we're gonna have our link in the bio.
Yep, link
Link in
in
the
link
bio.
in description for
Link in the
the,
description. If you want to support
shirts.
what we do, we're going to be selling shirts, and in order form will be
Your
available
gear.
for you to fill.
Get your gear.
Get your gear
And if you don't, you're gonna go to the island.
off to the island. And with that, thank you so much.
See ya.